reward.
Hello.
In that the winner of this challenge will be taken away from camp to go on a very special excursion through the mountains on a zip line tour.
Yes. Cam just revealing the reward.
Was that on live? I can say it again.
It was just barely.
Just barely on live.
No
Perfect
one's
timing.
here, so we're going to have to announce it again.
We'll announce it again, yeah.
All right. For those
That person
just
will
joining
miss
us.
Tribal Council. So by virtue of not even being at Tribal Council, you will also be safe. You are ineligible to be voted for while you're enjoying your
Okay.
So this is a huge reward. We're going to run this challenge twice. Let me take you through the challenge, and then I'll re-explain to the live viewers what the reward is.
We're here. We're with it. All right. So for those just tuning in, we're about to go over the
challenge. You will each draw for spots, 1 through 9
just let him
here.
talk.
What we have here are 9 glasses with a ball inside. Your goal is to take this tiny shot glass, run back and forth as many times to fill your glass up with enough water. These are all glass. Please do not knock them over or break them. With enough water to reach your ball. Okay? The first 5 that are able to reach their ball.
Heather, I'll let you know the reward in a second. I didn't realize Cam was going to be announcing it before we got going. So, it's really cool, though. I'm very excited.
Taken away, you will not be able to continue on with that part of the challenge. These folks will hold their PVC pipe on the taped part, put their ball on top, and try to walk over and drop it into any one of these buckets. The first person to drop their ball into the bucket without it falling off the PVC pipe and onto the ground wins immunity and reward. Does that make sense? You want me to do a slower one for the live?
I do, because I wasn't following that, because I was distracted by the comments, which are great, and we love them and keep them coming.
So, both tribes are going to be playing for immunity/reward, individual immunity and reward. Both tribes are going to Tribal Council. However, this first challenge is the reward is that they get to go on a zip lining excursion. So they're actually going to be removed from camp for a couple hours and are actually going to miss Tribal Council. So the other 8 of them will go to Tribal Council, but by virtue of not being there, they will be immune. And they will get to go on a fun adventure as well.
Fabulous. And as we saw at the very beginning of this stream, y'all were seeing a really fun reaction, but we didn't know why. And that is why they found out that they would be going on a zipline tour if they won this challenge. And for those of you slightly confused, both tribes will be competing in this challenge, of course, as always, but it is individual. So each member of the tribe looking to beat all of their other tribe members to secure their immunity, win that excursion, and that does mean that they would not get a vote because they're not attending a tribal council in order to cast a vote.
Awesome. Let me quickly take you through the challenge as well. So they will each draw from one of these 9 spots. They have a tiny glass here where they will be filling, running back and forth to fill these glass bottles. Each glass bottle has a ball in it. Once there's enough water in it, they'll be able to reach it out. Move on to the next part of the
this is a 2-phase challenge. That's where I was getting confused earlier, but I'm sure our viewers understood.
Once they have their ball out of their glass, they'll come here, pick up a PVC pipe, holding it on the black part, putting their ball up top, balancing it.
Oh, the ball they just got from the jar. Okay.
First player to drop a ball in the bucket wins immunity and reward.
Without their hands, just using the little pole
Just
thing.
using the pole.
Oh, Lord. And if they drop here, they have to come back to the cones?
Back to the line, yes. Yep.
Okay. All right.
So
we'll be running through this challenge 2 times. One tribe will be competing at a time against each other.
Tyrem go first.
I realized this was a little bit of a... Sorry about not starting the stream at the right time. If y'all are confused, just ask questions and I will answer it as we go here.
Represents 1 through 9, okay? So it's random draw. They're all roughly equal. You all don't have equal sizes already.
All right, they are now drawing for spots.
You'll go back to the beginning of the line. Just get the ball in the bucket without touching it. Using the pole, yeah. All right, so whoever has ace can come here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All
7,
right,
8, 9.
the new Tyrem tribe now stepping up to their first challenge. Unfortunately, it will be against each other and not as a group for a tribe immunity. They will all be competing for an individual immunity because both tribes will be heading to tribal council.
Which one is?
Everyone really hoping to win this because it not only grants immunity but also reward.
Here. Step in front. Match up with your glass. So Kendall on this glass, Patrick on this glass, Rayhan, Liz, Mary. Kiana, you will be the first one to start over here, and then Kira, Sean, and Jared. Everyone have any questions before we start? Please do not knock over the water, and please do not knock over the glasses. They are glass. Okay. Survivors ready? For immunity and reward, go!
All right, and they're off. All players are racing back and forth now, taking teensy tiny little cups of water back and forth. Some electing to go for the slow, steady approach. Some are just racing back and forth. All right, lots of crazed and determined faces as the players run back to get their water from their buckets. Over here we've got Jared and Sean with Kira as well on this little table. Let's go do a water check. The players, as a reminder, are filling water because they need to release this ball to take this ball to the second part of the challenge. Looks like Keanu is getting closer and closer to the top. He might be near the top. Let's see. We've got Patrick and Rayhan just getting it out by brute force. Rayhan getting it as well. Keanu now looking to grab. Kendall trying to fish hers out. Looking like Sean getting it. Oh, I didn't realize not everyone would be doing the second part of the challenge. 6. Mary almost gets it.
Patrick has a chance.
We've got
out there.
Patrick trying to complete it, and he does. Patrick winning individual immunity and reward. All right, excellent effort by everyone here. Everyone hustling, everyone out of breath.
All right, new green.
All right, we are now resetting the challenge for New Rollins to come compete. They had a chance to watch New Tyrem, so they might have been gathering some intel on how to best do it.
Nope, no, they had plenty. There's one more ball.
New Tyrem talking about how that challenge just went. All right, now that our New Tyrem group is done, New Rollins will be stepping up shortly. Let's go ahead and check in again with New Rollins. We've got Isaiah, Sandra, Andy, Amy, Dion, Ned, Aviva, Danny, and Kaylee, who will all be facing off against each other in their first challenge as a new swap tribe. They will be fighting for both individual immunity to avoid the tribal council their tribe will be attending, as well as a fabulous reward
for you all. You
of a zipline tour.
Understand it? All right, great. Shuffle these back up, and we'll play spot.
All right, and we're drawing for spots now, and players will soon head over to the challenge field. Again, for those just joining, players will be taking this teensy tiny little water glass, dunking it into the bucket, and carrying their water over to release this ball. Once 5 players have released the ball, those 5 players will earn the right to move on to the second portion of this challenge, where they will be putting that ball on top of this pole and walking it all the way out to the buckets without it dropping, and then they have to drop the bucket in. First one to do that wins. I'm going to try and get a different vantage point for you guys for this one, since we were kind of all over the place last one.
Danny here.
Okay.
Here. Isaiah here.
All right, now we're up on the porch, so we got a better view.
Mine is a little slippery, so be careful. Small steps, and these are glass, so don't break them. And your cups are plastic. If you break that cup, you're probably not going to be able to get a lot of water in it, okay? Again, we're looking for 5 people to get over there. As soon as the 5th person is over there, you all can stop. You can't make it over to the second part of the challenge, okay? Survivors ready? For immunity and reward again. Go!
All right, everyone in New Rollins now running on over. Andy apologizing. I'm not quite sure why. Sandra and Andy neck and neck. All right. A lot of water in Isaiah's.
It looks like Amy has a lot. Hey, it's a team challenge. It's a team challenge.
One tribe. Looks like Sandra's got quite a bit of water in hers, as does Amy.
I think Isaiah might be pulling ahead.
I agree with you. All right, let's get a bird's eye view.
Isaiah
fishes it out. Danny now trying to fish their ball out. Aviva and Ned now getting more water. No dice for Ned. Kaylee trying to get a ball, trying to fish it out. No tilting.
Sandra has it. Sandra is our second member.
Sandra has gotten that ball. Andy trying to fish it out, as is Amy, as is Dion. And Andy gets it and wins the last spot. Do we? Oh, all right. Meanwhile, I think we have Isaiah. Wins it.
Able to go on this reward with Patrick and avoid the tribal council that the rest of the 8 are going to attend. All right, so congratulations, Isaiah, and congratulations, Patrick. Like I mentioned before, they will be taken away from camp and will be gone for a few hours, but they'll be doing something amazing and fun, so they'll also be avoiding tribal, which is priceless.
It sure is. The memories, the safety, this was a huge one to win.
We'll be back shortly because what I haven't told the castmates yet is that the other 8 will have a second chance at individual immunity. So the 8 will vote, but 1 will also have immunity at that challenge.
Oh my
God. We will be doing
God.
another individual immunity challenge while these folks are out on the zip line. That will be to come. And they're all so happy they're not even listening to me, which is hilarious.
Which I love.
So I
All
will
this
announce
secret
that
intel
later.
that only the
We'll
viewers
have to
know.
set that one up, so we'll be back, in a bit to do that second individual immunity challenge.
Sounds good. Cam, we will see you and the rest of the players in
Congratulations again, Isaiah and Patrick.
All right. See y'all later.